Hello, morning meditators. Welcome to our first day in the series. My name is Liz. I'm your accountability buddy. Each day, we're going to take a few quiet minutes to breathe so we can regulate the nervous system and improve focus. Then, we're going to move into planting some seeds for the day. Let's get started right away. Sitting in a way that is comfortable, in a place that works for you, and just make sure your back is nice and supported. We're going to lower our gaze, palms up, and just begin to allow your focus to become soft. And when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. Right away, bringing attention to the breath. And as you breathe in, let your belly be soft, expansive. Let the spine lift. And as you exhale, let everything melt away, shoulders dropping from the ears. Keep following the breath, just noticing what's here this morning. Good. We're going to regulate the nervous system by breathing in and then having powerful exhalations like a sigh. So it looks like this: breathing in, opening the mouth, let it all melt away. Let's do that. We'll do that for a few minutes. And let's begin. Breathing in. Open the mouth. Let it all melt away. And out. Nothing to do here, just breathing. And out. Keep going at your own pace. If your mind wanders, return to the breath. Keep going. Think of your breath as an ocean wave. Breath goes in, as you do this, you might start to notice a little pause in between inhalation and the exhalation. Beautiful work. And go ahead and return to normal nasal breathing, just enjoying the sensation of what we've created here. And as we rest, I'd like us to explore the idea of planting seeds. Now, we've all learned about the cycle of a plant in school, and maybe you got to plant a little bean and watch it take root. Watch it spring to life in those little plastic cups. And we all learned that seeds come in all shapes and sizes. That the largest redwood trees come from the tiniest little seeds. The mustard seed is another one. We all learn that seeds have this protective outer layer called a coat. It protects the embryo inside from damage and disease. And some seeds are so fiercely protected that only fire can crack that outer shell. Some are dormant for thousands of years. And some have a symbiotic relationship. They need nutrients before they can actually sprout, like orchids. No matter what type of seed you're picturing, they all have one thing in common. They all require time, and you cannot rush the germination of a seed. We can only plant the seed and give it the environment, the habitat that it needs, and wait. Today, I'd like you to consider, what seeds have you planted or are going to plant? What conditions do they need? Explore what comes up for you. Go inward. And if your mind wanders, return to the breath and then the seed. I'll guide us out on the other end. Begin to release the image of the seedling, deepening your breath in, sigh to exhale. bring gentle movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers, becoming aware of your surroundings. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. So, as you go on with your day, just before, I'd like you to consider something. Seeds are aware of their environment, of their surroundings. They have a sort of brain. They have this sort of brain that can sense when the conditions are correct for sprouting. And when they are, well, then the brain takes over and it goes from there. So take that knowledge forward with you and pay attention to the environment in which you're planted in. I hope you'll land with me on day 2. May you be happy. May you be at peace.